Let's talk about briefly how crime is a social construct, how it's socially constructed. So, for example, the United States is a so-called bourgeoisie democracy, and the rules and regulations support and uphold the capitalist class, the bourgeoisie class. So, for example, a chemical company could dump and poison communities, waterways, land, airways, etc., and face very little consequences as a result, maybe a slap on the wrist, maybe a fine, which will be less than the profits that they made from doing that, right? But then on a individual level, an individual could be, let's say, thrown in jail for, abandoning their car somewhere because they didn't have the money to get it recycled, or dumping trash in the woods or whatever, which by comparison is a very small impact on the environment, relatively speaking, compared to that, let's say, Dow Chemical, which has poisoned all kinds of places and communities, both here and abroad. So that's one example of the social construction of crime. So if a company or a very wealthy person commits a crime, what they have to go through with the criminal legal system is a lot different than an individual, particularly a person in the working class, because the laws and regulations in the capitalist society, like the United States, are meant to uphold the class structure, meant to uphold the inequalities and inequities that exist to further enrich the capitalist class and the 0.01% at the detriment of the workers, at the detriment of the environment, at the detriment of peace, because capitalism is profits at no matter the cost. And also,